Everything I see is in perfect order. Xiefeng, May 12, 2014. Translation edited by Qin Yu. The phenomena are myriad. The world is chaotic. Disasters are frequent, and changes are constant. Friends turn against each other. Kin harm one another. Affections shift, and grudges transform. People rush and struggle. Change happens hastily. There are conflicts and competition, hidden traps, separation, and disintegration. Old things disappear. New things emerge. Everything appears dazzling and disordered, but to me, everything is in perfect order. Unable to decide, hard to judge, what should be done, torn between choices. When facing a situation, one's body is not under their control, hastily adapting, acting against one's will, reading others' expressions, weighing pros and cons. Human calculations are not as good as the heavens' calculations. A person of integrity, though not actively seeking fortune, the heavens guide them unexpectedly to achieve their heartfelt aspirations. A devious individual, despite craftily avoiding misfortune, the heavens intervene at their cunning moments to seize their soul. If one does not recognize the perfect order in everything, they will spend their life struggling in a sea of worries and turmoil. Life is impermanent. Changes occur too rapidly. Yesterday's bloom fades today. Joy hides sorrow. Sorrow contains joy. Misfortune, that is where happiness depends. Happiness, that is where misfortune underlies. In danger, misfortunes turn into blessings. In tranquility, thunder rumbles. Spring is just bright, yet dust rises. Peach blossoms bloom, yet autumn's chill is felt. A sudden marriage of 3 months, followed by the rush for divorce. Is it time, fortune, or destiny? Or is it made by heaven, earth, and human choices? A rich person can die of starvation. A high official can be imprisoned. Today's bustling scene turns desolate tomorrow. Broken walls where foxes sleep, deserted platforms where rabbits walk, all were places of singing and dancing in those days. Yellow flowers covered with cold dew, withering grasses looming in mist, all belong to the battlefields of the old times. Once commanding the winds and clouds, later retreating in defeat. Yesterday, surrounded by esteemed guests, today, left in decline and destitution. The tide rises and falls, flowers bloom and wither. Is human life like a revolving wall panel, constantly flipping up and down? Why do some people live safely and peacefully to the end, while others wander through life and die tragically? Why do some live leisurely and comfortably, while others toil and worry despite their hard work? Why do some, with many children, end up lonely in old age, while others, without children, live peacefully in their later years? Why do some, with vast knowledge, end up committing suicide, while others, uneducated, live a long life? Is it due to genetics, or the merits or sins of past lives? Who can guarantee what tomorrow will bring? Is it better to drift with the current, or to swim against it? Is it better to follow the teachings of gods, Buddhas, celestial beings, and saints, or to act on one's own accord? Which profession to choose out of the 360 trades? Is it better to consider long-term benefits, or to solve immediate problems first? Is it better to eat the food given as charity, or to earn one's own sustenance? Is it better to continue working for others, or to forge one's own path? Is it better to study diligently, or to work in the fields from dawn to dusk? Is a turbulent life better, or a peaceful one? Is experiencing wind and rain better, or resting in a coffin? Can you make the right choice? Is your choice useful? Are you driven by survival pressure, or do you have a clear understanding and control over everything? The world changes, and life is uncertain. To seek permanence, people feel the need for cultivation and practice. Throughout history, there has never been a shortage of practitioners, but what exactly are they practicing and cultivating? What have they achieved in the end? Have their ideals been realized? Have their wishes been fulfilled? Have they attained permanence? Is it self-deception or solid evidence? Is success 3 parts human effort and 7 parts heaven's will, or 7 parts human effort and 3 parts heaven's will? Or is it 50-50? Is it that human determination can overcome heaven, or is it that destiny is hard to defy? Is fortune and misfortune created by oneself, or is the script of the grand stage of life already set, with everyone playing their roles involuntarily? Is reality a projection of self-consciousness, or is it the arrangement of heaven? The Tao is in operation. Everything is in perfect order. The net of heaven is vast and wide, yet nothing escapes it. The cycle of cause and effect is precise to the slightest detail. Every thought, action, smile, and anger plays a role. It is hard to determine what is the best course of action, but no matter how it is interpreted, there is a clear and distinct path to heaven. Continually giving and dedicating without seeking to take or possess. How to handle myriad matters. How to make choices when faced with difficulties. The answer is, go with the flow, do not force or contrive. Everything has its predetermined course, and there will always be a day of release from imprisonment. Go with the circumstances. Every day, the people and events around you are due to fate. Do your best with the connections, speak clearly, and handle matters thoroughly without leaving regrets. Follow your nature, driven by the Tathagata nature. Listen to the deepest voice of your soul, without weighing pros and cons or pretending. Speak and act naturally. When the opportunity arises, act. When it does not, don't get inflamed, but wait patiently. If you ask why I guide like this, the answer, the reason is in the holograph, difficult to describe, beyond human understanding.